I have been using the Godox SL60W for quite some time now, and I gotta say, it's a nice LED light. It's cheap and it renders good looking colors. But there are lots of drawbacks. It doesn't have a travel case. It's not portable. It doesn't have built-in effects. It's heavy. And together with its P90L deep parabolic softbox, it takes a lot of time to set up and also a lot of space. You can see that I don't have a lot of space here in the attic, right? Because of those drawbacks, NANLITE comes into play. They sent me the perfect LED light that I need as a YouTube content creator. Yes, you heard me right. I finally found the LED light that suits my needs. Just give me a sec. Okay. And let me... There. This is the NANLITE Forza 60, and we will talk about this in a bit. But before that, let's roll the intro. Para mo ang pro. Hey, what's up guys, ryanaudencial and boy, thank you so much for coming back here on my channel. This is the NANLITE Forza 60 LED mono light, and I have been using this for 2 months now. This was sent to me by the good folks at NANLITE, and I want to thank them for trusting me all the way. Thank you so much NANLITE, and I also want to give a shout out to MQ Lightings Inc. and Mr. Christian Ong for making this collaboration possible. Maraming salamat po. Full disclaimer, yes, NANLITE did send me this light for review, but they didn't pay me to create this review video. So, as usual, I'm going to be honest on my comments and opinions about this product. Alright, now that we are done with the disclaimers, let me show you all the things inside the box. You get a really nice carrying bag. Inside the bag, we have several compartments. In this part right here, we have a shoulder strap for the bag. You can also put some of your small items in here. On this side, we have a light modifier or a reflector. As you can see, we have a mini Bowens mount here, and we'll talk about that later. On this side, we have a power brick. And in this compartment, we have the light itself. And those are the things inside the box or the bag. Let's talk about the build quality. This is built with a combination of plastic and aluminum, and it really feels like a premium product. It's super lightweight. It weighs 1.8 pounds and also super small. Here's a comparison. This is an iPhone 11 Pro, and here is the NANLITE Forza 60. No camera tricks whatsoever. You can power this using the included DC adapter or power brick. You can also power this using an accessory, which is the NANLITE Forza 60 battery grip that uses 2 NPF style batteries to make it portable. Its maximum power output is 60 watts. As you can see, it has a mini Bowens mount. Yes, it has a proprietary mount, so you can just use NANLITE accessories for this light. But you can buy an additional accessory for this, the mini Bowens to standard Bowens mount adapter. So you can use your traditional Bowens mount modifiers with this light. It has ventilation holes on top and on the bottom, and it has a fan inside to manage the heat. We'll talk about the fan and its noise later. At the back, we have the LCD screen, a power button, 2 knobs, and the DC power input. Now let's turn it on so you can see what's on the LCD display. Let me just connect this power supply and turn it on. Here's the default display. We have here the dim level, the effects, is it on or off, and the channel we are in. Now this knob is the dimmer. It dims the Forza from 0 to 100% in increments of 1%. The other knob right here is also a button, but before you push that, let's just toggle the effects. Yes, it has built-in effects. And for our first effect, it's the flash effect. It has 3 flash effects. Flash 1, flash 2, it's a little bit slower, and flash 3. It's the slowest flash effect that we have. Next effect, we have the storm effect. This is storm 1. As you can see, it's a little too fast. There you go. We also have Storm 2, which is a little bit faster than Storm 1. The next effect we have is Storm number 3. So we have 3 storm effects. We also have TV mode or TV effect, and a bad bulb effect. And we are back with no effects. Now, if you push this knob, we can toggle different modes. We can change the channel. We have 512 channels here, and we can turn on and off the fan. Now the fan is turned off. Let's turn it on. And as you can see, as we turned on the fan, the light intensifies, meaning it's using its full power. But if we turn off the fan, it's not using its full power. So if you are at 100%, right now we are at 100% intensity, and the fan is off, let's turn on the fan. As you can see, it's using its full power, but you can hear the fan noise. Now I'll let you guys hear the fan noise. Here's the mic, and let me turn off the fan. Now let me turn the fan on. And there is your fan noise. It's faint, but it's there. So I suggest you do not use this near your mic. The NANLITE Forza 6T has a CRI of 98. It has a TLCI of 95, meaning it renders accurate and precise colors. Its lumen output on 5600 Kelvin is 6732 lumens. The NANLITE Forza 6T is a mono light, meaning it's not a bicolor light. It only has daylight. But if you need that warm color temperature, there is a version that is a bicolor light. The newly released NANLITE Forza 6T-B. The NANLITE Forza 6T also has a lot of optional accessories like the FL11 Fresnel lens with barn doors, the battery grip that I've mentioned earlier. You can also purchase the RC1 remote control for all your NANLITE products, and the NANLITE W2 Wi-Fi adapter that lets you control and group all your NANLITE products together. Now, talking about the accessories, NANLITE is really generous because they also sent me one of the best accessories for the Forza 6T. This is the NANLITE Forza 6T softbox with a grid, or some call it egg crates. Now, this is one of the reasons why I love my NANLITE Forza 6T. Because one, this is super easy to set up, and two, this is small compared to my Godox P90L softbox. Really a space saver. Now, I can just position my light wherever I want, even if I have a low ceiling here in the attic. During the past 2 months, I used this in every shoot that I did. Not just in my attic, but also outdoors. And because of its portability, it made my job really easy. In a lot of videos here on YouTube, NANLITE Forza 6T is always getting compared to the Godox SL60W. Why? Because of its power output. It's the same with the Godox SL60W. Luckily, I have both. Now, let's compare them side by side. Size comparison, as you can see, the Forza 6T is smaller. Power output is the same, 60 watts. CRI, not the same. TLCI is the same. Dimming is not the same. Lumens, not the same. Weight is not the same. Only the NANLITE Forza 6T has the option to turn the fan off. The Godox SL60W doesn't have built-in effects. Now, here's a light output comparison without the softbox. As you can see, they are pretty much the same because both have the same power output. Now let's compare them with the softbox on. Now we have to take note that the Godox P90L softbox is bigger than the Forza 6T softbox. And as we all know, the bigger the light source, the softer the light gets. So when it comes to the softening of the output, the P90L is slightly better because of its size. But me having a tight space, some lighting placements are nearly impossible. And because of the bigger P90L softbox, I have to increase the intensity of the Godox SL60W just a bit. So to conclude the comparison, here are my thoughts. NANLITE Forza 6T is clearly the winner. Why? Because obviously, you're watching a NANLITE Forza 6T review video, right? Just messing around. But kidding aside, the NANLITE Forza 6T is the clear winner here. Why? Because 1, it is more portable in all aspects. 2, it comes with a travel bag. That's a big plus. 3, it has a lot of optional accessories. 4, because of its portability, you can be more creative with your lighting. 5, it has built-in effects. 6, you have the option to turn the fan off. 7, because of its weight. Now that's a lot of reasons already. The only 2 reasons though that makes the Godox SL60W better than the NANLITE Forza 6T is 1, it comes with a remote control, and 2, it's cheaper than the Forza 6T. You can buy the Godox SL60W in just $134. The NANLITE Forza 6T, however, sells for about $289. So the Godox SL60W is much cheaper. But it doesn't have a travel bag. It's bigger. It's heavier. You cannot turn the fan off. Not much accessories available for it. You need a bigger, heavier light stand. In short, the Godox SL60W is not portable. But it all depends on our shooting styles, right? Don't get me wrong. Both of these lights are great, but for me, the NANLITE Forza 60 is still the better LED light, even if it's more expensive than the Godox SL60W. I would rather pay a bit more money for the convenience of a portable light than pay less money to experience all the hassle of a bigger, heavier, non-portable light. How about you? Comment your opinions down there, and I would like to know your thoughts. Now, enough with the comparisons, and here are my final thoughts about the NANLITE Forza 60. And here are the things I like. 1. It's really portable, lightweight, and it has a small footprint. 2. It has built-in effects, which comes very handy once you need them. 3. It has a travel bag. I'm a sucker for travel bags, really. 4. The fact that you can turn the fan off and be more discreet. Discreet? 5. The optional accessories available for it. Now, here are the things that I don't really like about the Forza 60. 1. No remote control included. 2. Mini Bowens mount? Really? 3. The fact that if you turn the fan off, you cannot use the full power of the light. And those are the cons for me. But those aren't major cons, right? So, yeah. Now, do I recommend this light? Yes, I totally recommend the NANLITE Forza 60 for your key light, especially if you are a content creator that shoots a lot of product shots, interviews, talking head setups like this. If you shoot in a lot of locations, a lot, like this and this, redundancy, I know you grammar Nazis. If you move a lot inside your studio, this is the perfect LED light for you. Now, if 60 watts isn't enough for you, NANLITE also has more powerful lights in the Forza line. They have the Forza 200, Forza 300, and the Forza 500. If you want to purchase these lights, check out the links below. Now, if you are here in the Philippines at isa kang Pinoy, you can contact MQ Lightings Inc. Nandyan ang link sa baba. Talk to Mr. Christian Ong and say, "Hi sir, ryanaudencial sent me here. I would like to purchase a Forza." Again, thank you so much NANLITE for sending this light here in the Attic PH. Thank you so much for the trust, NANLITE. Now, if this video helped you, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. Once again, this has been ryanaudencial. Thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next video. I know. Don't mention it. I used the wrong razor. Now I look like a kid.